Alright, this wheel is labeled front left. Now this is the one with the worst curbing. But you notice that none of it really comes into this surface right here. So I really think that once the chrome is stripped, this could all be handled with just by grinding it out. It doesn't look like any of it's so deep that that it needs to be welded and have additional metal welded on. I think that grinding that out, it should probably be just fine. If you're a real perfectionist, maybe you'd add a little metal to it. But this is definitely the worst wheel. Maybe not the worst face of the wheel, because it does have just some pit marks here. But the lip has lost the most chrome, and you can even kind of see that there's going to be some pitting in there after you take off the rest of the chrome and start grinding down. You're going to have to grind out some metal in order to get down to a smooth base. I don't know how deep it is. I mean, I really can't tell at this point. But while I'm doing this, I'll show the backs of the wheels too. The backs are quite ugly. No point in even trying to clean any of this until all that chrome is taken off. But everything has been all straightened by the wheel shop. So that's probably the major investment into these wheels. Now come back to the front right. Show you the back of that wheel again. It's got a big weight on that one. I know that one of these wheels had a big flat spot in the back of it, but there's no backside curbing really. Okay, I'll come over to the back right. Now you see this one's got the worst pitting in the face, but as I showed on the 9-inch wheels, grinding out of the face really is not that hard, because you can take a lot of metal out of that face without any worry, and that's pretty thick metal there. But you see this one looks like the wheel repair shop was able to straighten it, and they didn't totally ruin the chrome there. It's hard to see there. The angle is tough to see, but the chrome's all cracked there. They didn't actually rip the chrome off, but it did crack when the wheel repair did that straightening there. Let's see, the inside the holes are quite pitted looking. Kind of almost look like the backs of the wheels. Let's see. I'm trying to find which wheel was straightened. And had the big flat spot taken out of it. There's a little nick there in the back side of the wheel, but once again, it's the back side. Who really cares? But the backs are ugly. Okay, now coming back to we're at the last wheel here, back left, and they are marked that way because they were not all perfectly balanced. So the ones that were that had the higher weights, the shop said put these on the back, and they do ride perfect. Didn't get any vibration. These are little tiny dents, so I'm never going to call these no curbing. I would say they're no significant curbing. I think this one right here is when this knucklehead you're listening to right now dropped it on the curb and a little bit of chrome popped off. Or maybe that was actually one of this wheel over here. But it's really minimal curbing. And as I said, this one over here, the front left, has the worst curbing. This one right here, is the lips. They've all got about the same thing, with the exception of that one that is really all flaked off. But a perfect set of rat rod wheels with currently perfectly balanced tires, which I plan on keeping unless somebody wants to pay me for them.